What it is instead is you're just learning how to move downwards at a 45-degree angle along the center line.
Okay.
Right? So one way, just copy me as we're doing it. Put your hand on the center line like this.
Yeah.
So we normally start like this, but let's just start like this. Pointing your fingertips on the center line.
Yeah.
Put your wrist on the center line as well. So this is one way you need to have very good wrist flexibility to be able to do it.
Okay.
So keep this finger here, this on there, on the center line. Yeah, there we go.
Okay.
So as much as you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then just draw a line down 45 degrees with your fingertip. Okay. Yeah, let's do that a few times. Good. Now we stop, 135-degree angle on the arm,
Yeah.
and the fingertip on center. So the wrist has come off the center line for this movement, this is a little unusual compared to other moves. So in punching, your wrist stays on the center line. When you're punching like this, the knuckles and the wrist stay on the center line. Right? In this case, where the wrist is coming off the center line. We'll talk about why that happens in a bit. So go down straight down. Yeah. And we're only going to 135. So again, you were doing it kind of like this, right? It's like to a totally straight arm, right? So what this structure is teaching you to do is it can be either a strike. You're striking me, say, in the groin, the lower abdomen, or the ribs, right? Okay. That or the solar plexus. Not really solar plexus, that's too high. So basically, the abdomen, the groin, or the ribs. That sort of movement, right? And again, it depends on the height difference between you and your opponent as well.
Yeah,
of course, right? But it's that downwards angle, and you're having an angle in your arm so that it's protective as well. So it's a principle in Wing Chun striking is you have a lot of defense built into your structure, so you can be more aggressive. Okay. So what I mean by that, if I'm hitting like this, I want to keep an angle on my arm and the angle here to protect you attacking me back. So say you're striking upwards, right? You're doing like a strike into here, right? Okay. Like that, exactly like that. I need to be able to basically have my arm be able to drop into that like that, and to be very strong against that. So if you're hitting like really hard, I don't want to. You can try if you want, but it'll actually hurt a lot because the harder you hit, you'll be lifting up my entire body weight. Okay. Understand? We'll just do a little bit. You'll just stop when it starts hurting, right? So if you just keep going up, right? Okay, body weight. Right. So the harder you hit, the more you're basically just trying to lift up my whole body. Right? Yeah. So I can go like that, where I'm basically striking straight into your groin or your abdomen, while you're also trying to hit through, and it's not just gonna. You don't just have to move my arm. You have to lift up my whole body.
Yeah.
Right. So by going like that though, you don't have that same. See that?
Yeah.
I'm not protected here anymore. That protects me, this area.
Yeah.
But if I'm like that, it leaves this open. So if you're going like that, I can get around you quite easily.